Hello, you're watching VNA News Bulletin. I'm Bảo Ngọc from Hanoi, and now the headlines as usual. State President Trần Đại Quang visit Ninh Bình Province. Bình Dương draws $481 million in FDI. Project inspires students to explore knowledge outside school. On April 3rd, newly elected State President Trần Đại Quang paid a working visit to the Red River Delta province of Ninh Bình, where he was elected deputy to the 13th National Assembly. At a meeting with provincial leaders, President Quang expressed his gratitude for the support from local authorities and voters, which helped the province's National Assembly deputies fulfill their entrusted tasks. He said that the new position as State President is a great honor, but also a heavy responsibility for him. According to the state leader, the efficient people nationwide and in Ninh Bình in particular will be a motivation to have him accomplish oversight tasks. President Quang also showed his hope that Ninh Bình people and army will reinforce the unity and promote strength to further develop the province. Having congratulated the newly elected president, Secretary of the local party committee, Nguyen informed him of the province's socio-economic development situation and its building of the political system in the first 3 months of 2016. She noted that the building of the party and the political system was implemented synchronously while the local economy continued growing and defense security was maintained. Also on April 3rd, Prime Minister Nguyen pressed the button to kick off Block P Ormond gas project invested by Vietnam National Oil and Gas Group, Petro Vietnam, in the southern province of Kiên Giang. The key national project hopes to collect 107 billion cubic meters of gas and 12.65 million barrels of condensate from offshore Block B. Around 5.06 billion cubic meters of gas are expected to be brought ashore per year from 2020 to 2040 to fuel power plants in Kiên Giang and Ormond district of Cần Thơ city, thus satisfying power demand for the southern region after 2020. The development of Block B will cost $6.8 billion within 20 years, covering 1 technology center and 46 drilling platforms, 1 accommodation platform, 1 condensate tank, and approximately 750 drilling wells. Meanwhile, the Block B Ormond gas pipeline, worth $1.2 billion, is designed to have a capacity of 20.3 million cubic meters. It will transport gas from Block B to An Minh district in Kiên Giang province and supplement gas for the PM3 Cà Mau pipeline. Prime Minister Nguyen held Petro Vietnam's endeavors and asked it to ensure project safety, quality, efficiency, and progress. Once completed, the project will contribute to national energy security and economic development in the southwestern region. A workshop in the Boston city in the U.S. reaffirmed peaceful measures based on international law as solutions to disputes in the East Sea. Our reporters have more details. Hosted by the Vietnam's Association for Students and Professors in the U.S., workshop participants explore current geopolitical matters in the region and possible scenarios in the near future. Reports delivered at the workshop tracked previous disputes arisen in the East Sea, as well as responses taken by involved parties. They discussed the actual militarization in the area and its effects on regional and global peace and stability. They also highlighted the role of the engaging countries and international organizations in finding solutions to address disputes via peaceful means and in line with international law. Some experts proposed the U.S. maintain its presence in the region to make active contributions to ensure navigation safety and security in the East Sea. Vietnam is expected to remain one of the fastest-growing emerging markets, as the country's economy is likely to grow at over 7% and above in 2016 and 2017, Qatar National Bank said in its latest economic commentary.
The commentary from the largest bank in the Persian Gulf region noted that the documents adopted at the 12th National Party Congress commit to continued reforms aimed at the banking sector, state-owned companies, and macroeconomic liberalization. As a result, the outlook for Vietnam remains positive, in line with the forecast published in the bank's December report for growth of 7% in 2016 and 7.5% in 2017. In 2015, Vietnam's real GDP growth accelerated to 6.7% from 6% the previous year, making it one of the fastest-growing emerging markets. Vietnam's outperformance has been driven by strong export growth and supported by a number of other factors. The report said that Vietnam is attracting strong investment in low-end manufacturing for exports, thanks to competitive wages and free trade deals, such as the agreement on the Trans-Pacific Partnership and a free trade agreement with the EU. The bank noted foreign direct investment is pouring into Vietnam. Also, low-end manufacturing exporters are shifting from China to Vietnam as China shifts to higher-end manufacturing and Vietnam's wage levels remain lower than in China.
Vietnam will develop a technologically advanced coal mining industry with high competitiveness, moving towards sustainability in the next 5 years to contribute to ensuring energy security. This is the overall goal of the coal industry's development planning to 2020, recently approved by the government. The planning said that advanced technologies will be applied in all processes, from exploration to processing to providing coal for domestic production, and especially coal for electricity production. Export of coal will be under a close management in order to gradually reduce export volumes and only certain types of coal, which Vietnam doesn't have demand for in terms of consumption, will be allowed to shift abroad. This is necessary when Vietnam still has to import coal to make up for the shortage of coal for thermal electricity production. The shortage is anticipated to become more severe by 2020. By 2030, Vietnam will need totally 156.6 million tons of coal, while the output is estimated to be between 55 and 57 million tons. The planning estimated that the coal mining industry will need totally around $12 billion by 2030. An additional $481 million in foreign direct investment was poured in the southern province of Bình Dương in the first quarter of 2016, a yearly increase of 19%. More details coming up next.
Of the total capital, $356 million came from newly registered projects and $125 million from operational projects. Up to 88% of the investment was pumped into local industrial zones. To achieve this result, Bình Dương province pays much attention to developing cooperative relations and organizing investment promotion events. In addition to addressing any difficulties and enhancing enterprises' production, through dialogues with business and sectors, the province has also provided prompt external services for businesses investing in the locality. Bình Dương is now home to 26 industrial parks, covering a total area of 8,800 hectares. The average occupation rate is 65%. Some 2,600 FDI enterprises are operating in the locality, with a total registered capital of more than $24.1 billion. The province expects to lure $1.4 billion in FDI in 2016. It vowed to continue to improve the local business climate and provincial competitiveness index by giving further support to investors, stepping up administrative reforms, and ensuring social welfare.
Traffic congestions cost Ho Chi Minh City more than $820.4 million every year and is hampering local economic growth. The following report will provide more details.
The Ministry of Transport says traffic has got worse in Ho Chi Minh City due to poor construction and land use planning, causing transport infrastructure to fail to meet travel demand. There haven't been effective solutions to deal with the surge in the number of personal vehicles. Also, bus routes aren't large enough to serve as the main means of transport. By March 15, the southern municipality had more than 7.5 million transport vehicles, including nearly 7 million motorcycles, a year-on-year increase of 6.77%. Millions of vehicles registered in other provinces are also used in the city every day. However, in Ho Chi Minh City, the land area for transport accounts for only 8.2% of the area for constructing urban facilities, far below the 24 to 26% target set by the government. Ho Chi Minh City is pushing forward with upgrading and expanding arterial roads and building elevated highways and parking lots. It is also accelerating the progress of 2 metro and 1 bus rapid transit projects, along with the construction of new bus terminals in outlying areas.
The Central Coastal City of Nha Trang has received an award from TripAdvisor for its growth in ratings and international recognition it received from online travel communities. The Nha Trang Destination Marketing Organization said less than 1% of accommodation businesses on the TripAdvisor website have received the Destinations on the Rise award. From the recognition and rating by online travelers around the world from 2014 to 2015. The award represents a significant achievement by tourism entities that offer accommodation, dining, entertainment and shopping in destinations around the world. Officially announced in last December, Nha Trang ranked 8 out of 10 winning destinations in Asia by international travel communities on TripAdvisor's website. In January 2016, TripAdvisor also named Nha Trang Hotels and Resorts among the 14 top hotels and luxury hotels in Vietnam and Asia. As part of the project Sách ơi mở ra, Open Books, on April 3rd, nearly 100 primary and secondary students in Hanoi called at Phuc Temple, one of the temples dedicated to 4 guardian gods of the ancient Thăng Long citadel. The activity forms a key part of the project, which aims to help students acquire knowledge of the country's history to outdoor activities, in addition to the knowledge they study in class. The destinations are selected carefully. This activity is not simply going sightseeing. It's seen as an effective way to encourage students to learn the country's history. Besides contemplating the impressive architecture of the temple, as well as learning about legends that go with it, the students also had a chance to involve in team working to show off their abilities of writing or drawing, then make presentations on interesting things collected from the trip. I gained some knowledge of history through the activity. Learning from the reality is really attractive and meaningful. I want students to learn not only from books, but other sources. And historical relic sites are one of the best places to have them understand and treasure the unbounded knowledge of history. Originating from the fact that students nowadays do not like reading, the project is expected to inspire the hobby of reading among them, and then spreading it to others. And that has wrapped up our news bulletin. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye for now.